Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep. Yes, we're back in the overworld and we are witnessing another beautiful sunset in Nightmare Paradise, sponsored by sharks and all their teeth. Yes, this is the episode after the episode where we went and made an island, which I believe is kind of over there in the sunset a little bit. So this episode, what I thought we could do is load up the monster raft, avoid all these spooky ass shipwrecks which we swam through last time we were in the overworld, and hopefully the seagulls and stuff, and then we can go and explore the island that we created and then dropped in this old world. Hopefully there'll be some clay and stuff there so we can do clay things. Mr. Snake has wandered off that way. His animation was weird, to say the least. Our food and water sitch is that the food is down a bit. The water is not too bad. And I think what we'll do is just pick up the wooden crate. Can we switch out to something more useful, like the gas gun? Yes, we can. Oh no, not the gas gun. The axe. We need the axe. Okay. Hopefully we can see it's there. I think it's there. Right. So after making the island last time, one of the people who watched the series, Slow Fudge Balls Da Amazing, that is an amazing name, said that coconut trees, palm trees, the palm trees what coconuts grow on do in fact generate coconuts, because before in the world editor and the map editor that did not happen. So hopefully we'll go over there, there'll be coconuts and stuff and it'll be good. Turn the old headphones down so we don't get shark noise scaring us off our raft. We're carrying a lot of the crates. We did put a shipwreck on that island. I hope that's the island we're heading towards, because I think that's a little... so it's a big island, but it's going to have none of the cook pines and none of the old big-ass rocks. Although I did tweak the island after last episode, just rounded off all the edges, and just adjusted things like the height of the shipwreck and the height of the rocks in the middle. So it's the same island basically, but Slow Fudge Balls Da Amazing. That's a really good name. I'm hoping both that you're American and that you're yet to graduate, because I'd like to be at that graduation ceremony when they're handing out the scrolls like they do in those films, and they're like, Slow Fudge Balls Da Amazing, you have graduated first in your classes of ancient languages and philosophy. Harry. Oh, wait, no, not Harry. That's a very different person. We also know from playing around with the world editor the Nightmare Sea is actually a lot deeper than we thought it was, and in fact a lot more nightmarish than we thought it was, because there's every chance that the islands sort of sit like little egg crates. What the hell was that? Was that something in the water, or was that just a reflection? I don't know. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what would spawn and what can spawn in on a custom island. I'm hoping not marlin, because they are complete buttlords. And that would be a problem for us, because we would get smashed in the face. And then I would be like, oh no, I do not want to be smashed in the face. And face smashing would occur. So one of the things that happens once you've created your island paradise, is that all the other stuff that you couldn't add in gets added in, like the seaweed and the underwater rocks and the little fishes. So we've got little fishes swimming around, underwater rocks down there, spooky. Oh, gotta keep an eye on where we're going. Barrel bits, they get added in. And bam! Oh, man, now I can turn my headphones back up. So let me just... it's so much better. Cool, we'll just hop off. The world! Oh, wow! So we did put some things down like rocks, but apparently rocks also spawn. I didn't take them out just to test that. Coconuts everywhere. But are they here? Yes, there's coconuts. Brilliant. So we got palm trees, we got coconuts. Oh, we put the rocks in the island and everything. The yuccas, small pine trees, but we didn't put the big ones in. Oh, interestingly. Oh, that's cool. So the fruit trees do have fruit on them. That's a cool little thing. So if we pick that, I don't think it regens, but we could farm it. Nice. That's actually really cool. We did put some sticks down, but I can't remember how many we put down. Probably not that many. Ground, like foliage and stuff, is all like the grass and things are all added for us. I did add a few bits of wreck for our... not for loot, interesting. Although loot seems to rando generate on the wrecks. That's cool, just for like interest. And some other bits and pieces. What? Oh yeah, these the ficus trees, which we can't chop down because, you know. Wait, what? We hit it. What? What? Can we actually chop a ficus down? Oh, I'm gonna give that a go. I don't think we can. It's not doing anything. I think it's just breaking our axe. Yeah, I think it's just breaking the axe. But yeah, there's sort of little sprite animations of leaves and stuff dropping down. That's cool. It's nice to be on an island. Oh, seagulls. There's seagulls on the island. How really... Yes, look at that. Birds. Brilliant. Yeah, it's nice to be on an island where there aren't those bloody great big cooked pines. The big old pine trees. So this was, I think this was a small island, and we popped it down. So we've been there, and that island way in the distance is the one that we were on. Health. Water's down a bit, food's down a bit. We probably should make a solar still. Now this is interesting. Because there's all the clay and stuff that we put down so we could cheat and just, you know, get clay because the world has no clay. Some rocks just to say, ooh, this bird actually hit something and now it's completely messed up. Fun time. Nice. And another yellow raft because why not? But yeah, it appears that certain objects, based on height, so it's not, there's no grass here, but there is grass here, count as bits of the world, I guess. So the grass sprites get added to it, but the shipwrecks, interestingly, don't have that affliction. So that's a thing. It's just something worth noting when you are messing around with certain items. So the story was this thing got wrecked, and then people were like, "Oh no, what are we doing? We're going to get off our precious cargo of like clay and shit, yo." And then yeah, so barrel spawn is, you can't, well, you can put barrels on here, but the barrel spawn is part of, geez. We know what's down there because we made this freaking island, but it's still scary. It's still a terrifying mess. We can't empty our hands because we've got so much stuff in them. Wow, okay. And our raft is still been a raft. I think we would probably just shatter our ankles if we tried to jump off there. Let's not jump off there. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So we've got all this clay stuff. We've got some clay bricks, so we can actually build a new world, a new house. Should we wish? Clay bowls, because why not? They removed the buckets. We had so many buckets, and oh, I didn't catch it. And now we have to go and run around and actually drop some stuff on the ground. So let's do that. It's great to be on a little sandy island again. It's nice. I like this. So we have a choice, though, at this point. We have a choice. That is so cool. Yeah, and the choice is, do we set up a new home? A new home. Given that our powers to create stuff in the overworld are good and power creative. What do we need for a solar still? I forget. It is a structure, isn't it? 3 rocks and 1 lashing. Okay, we've got a couple of lashings. We'll pick up some rocks. Not like that though. Yeah, do we actually create an island that can be our new home island, and then use that to build a new base, a new sort of base of operations, new house and everything? That's interesting. I don't think the rowboat could actually get a loot chest, and it's got a loot chest. Huh. How weird. How strange. That's the thing. Or do we just carry on with the home island that we've already got, which is, oh god, where is it? Over there, I think. Yeah, I think. Oh wait, I think that must be the starting island over there. Right. Okay. So do we go back to the normal home island and carry on with that, or do we create an island? Obviously, I'd do it off camera because have some more surprisey, suspensey stuff. Not really. It'll be interesting. It'll be as much as I can do without actually properly manipulating the game more than we already have. So we have lashings. Interesting, I don't see any piggies. We've got birds flying around the central part of the island, but we don't have any piggies. Items. So we've got plenty of rocks. Oh, we'll go and look at the clay in a minute. It's because we put some mineable clay stuff down, didn't we? We're going to need the hammer. Yes. Nope. No. Ah. I thought I had some lashings somewhere. There's trouble with all these chests and crates and all manner of crap. We've got more stuff than we actually need. Baked beans. Oh yeah, we hadn't eaten that last time. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. What did I pick up? All right, well, let's just drop the torch because that's less use to us. So let's grab these two, and then good. So we can build stuff now. Brilliant. So still, and we'll build a still. Yeah. And then what am I doing? What am I doing? This is terrible. No, it's perfect. Why would it be terrible? So we've got the two soda stills. Bam. And of course, they have no buckets in them anymore. So we can test the old water bucket thingy. The other thing we can do is now that actually, water and health. We probably do want to smash some coconuts open and eat them. So let's do that while we are still alive. Because, that's a thing we should do. In fact, if you're hungry, go and eat something. Pause the video, go and eat something. Don't wait until you're all like, oh, I feel a little bit numb, no? No, don't do that. Go and nom something. No problem. So we'll pick up a refined pick. Yeah, I could have made one of these, but since we were cheating a bunch of stuff anyway, whatevs. So what do we do? There's a fish! That's so cool! And the barrel. Well, we can't interact with the barrel, but the barrel's there. Rocks. I haven't seen any sharks. I haven't heard any sharks. They go boom and then swim out from the gloom straight at you like a little lost puppy. A little lost puppy who really, bam. Huh. Well, that's a thing that happened. Can we... Where did the clay go? Oh. Where did the clay go? Bam, 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 bam. I think it probably should drop down into the sea. I don't really want to stick my face in the water. That's a problem. Oh, yeah, there it is. Clay, clay, clay. There we go. Right. There are so many fish. There are so many fish. We put a spear somewhere. Where did we put it? Where do we put it? Fishy spear. There. Empty hands. No. Fishy spear. Right, fine. There's so many fish. Boop. Okay. We have to interact with it. Yep. So we'll throw the fish on the floor. Slow Fudge Balls also said that you can just kill a load of fish and then have them as because they don't go off. I think that was the thing that happened. He swam under the world. He swam under the world. There we go. More fish. More fish for us. I don't even eat fish. But now we can have a fishy supper. A supper made of fish and chips. Fish and chips. Which is actually something that a lot of people in the rest of the world don't have, which is quite an interesting thing. Basically, you end up with, what is it? Chunky fries, I guess you would call it if you're American. So you would have chunky fries. Oh my god, come on, come on, come on. Having a shallow sea is actually really cool for fishing and stuff. Yeah, and then you take some fish and you introduce it to some batter. and then like deep fry it, and then you go, oh, this is disgusting, and you go and eat some real food. So yeah, British delicacy that is. So we got a couple of bits of clay which we mined from the world. We got some fish which we could do something weird. We still need to make a shelter. Damn. Well, we'll do that in a second. We'll do that in a second because I did put some other rocky stuff up here, and I'll show you exactly what happens when you hit something that isn't under the water. So you basically hit it, and then, yep, there you go, rock. Don't know. Does it need to be in the game? Maybe. It's an interesting little thing. It's an interesting addition, and for that, I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. Does it need to be here? Don't know. Doesn't hurt anything having it here. So any cocoa nuts? Yes, but we're going to chop this thing down because we need to turn it into a shelter real quick. So we'll turn it into a shelter, and then we will be able to save, have a sleep, and then try and work out what we want to do beyond this. I'm thinking, make a proper island for like a home island, a special home island, because now we know that we can do something like this and we can create it and it all works and it's not scary and it's not a difficult thing to do, and all you do is drag and drop it in to the cartographer once you've created your own island. And I think the other thing is that you can only have one of your custom islands per map, but you can have like as many custom islands as you can fit on the map. So if you make one custom island, you can't have like 15 of them, but you can have 15 unique custom islands in a world, if that makes sense. That makes sense to me. Right, so what do we need? What are we building? We're building a shelter right at the top. So 1 lashing. Right, okay. Lashings everywhere. But that's not what I wanted to do. Right, okay, let's drop you down. Was there a lashing in here? No. Okay, let's go and smash something into pieces to make a lashing. It's not a problem. Unless you make it a problem. Oh, okay, you can straight walk into those. Right, so we'll make a lashing. Oh wait, no. It's not a structure. It's a tool. A tool becomes. Oh yeah, I forgot that happens. Let's pick up the leaves. Leaves. Hello. Oh, interestingly, these little useless bushes. The bushes that don't really do anything, you can be used to break up things like rock faces and stuff. So that's real cool. We haven't even explored that, but we got so much loot. Do we need to explore it to get more loot? Probably. So what are we creating? We're creating a shelter. We're creating a shelter so we can save. Because if we don't have a shelter, we can't save. And then everyone's just like, oh no, that is really sad. You could not save because your face is actually not a face. It got eaten by a shark. And I'm like, oh my god, it's Inception, Sharkception. Right, okay, fine. So what else should we have? Probably should have a campfire, I guess. I keep opening that up. Yeah, we got enough stuff. We need some sticks, 4 sticks for a campfire. We should have 1. Oh, we can just smash these guys out for freaking sticks. 1, 2, 3. 3? There we go, 3. And, oh, the little one. Hello. 4. Oh, and the sun is going down on another day. How long we got? We got about half an hour left, which is not actually half an hour. It is a lot less than that because of the way the game works. So we should be able to create a campfire. We'll create it there, and then we'll pop a fire pit thing around it. That is really close to the old... I keep bringing out the wrong thing. I want a thing. Rafts. No. Oh my god. No. Building. Crafting. That's the one. Structures. Structure crafting. Smoker. 1 lashing, 3 sticks. Okay. Right. We have all that. We have no lashings and 1 stick. Fine, we'll get this sorted out. There was another thing, so we can get the 2 sticks here. Ooh, Oh, the sun's going down. Well, that's the thing that's happening. So we grab 1, 2, and then find another thing that can create us a lashing. And we know the small palm trees on the island, the little baby palms that we can get stuff from. But instead, what we will do is we will go here, create lashing, and create lashing. That actually, now we're running around in the dark. Oh, we left our torch on the floor, didn't we? But there is a lamp on the floor as well, so that's lighting our way back. I know it's a little cheaty thing to do. And we didn't create the island to cheat specifically. We created the island... Whoa! That was weird. Just back up. See... Hang on a minute. Can we find our torch? No. It looked like the life raft, the light didn't light on the life raft until we were really close, and then it kind of came out the gloom, but I don't think that's how it worked. Oh, there's lashing there. In fact, there's a couple of lashings here. Fine. So we've got enough stuff to do that. We will create the structure. So we'll hit the smoker up. Well, we need to be close to the fire pit. That's why. We need to be close to the fire pit, and we also need to locate our torch. Oh, there it is. So we've located the torch. Now we can use that to see things. We can pop the smoker down. Oh, no, we can't. Oh, wait. No, the fire pit's too close. That's a problem. We done goofed. Oh. Okay, right. Whatever. We can't do that. But the fish aren't going to go off, so we know that now. What we will do is not use this. Let's get out of there. Can we back out? No, that's the wrong button. God, no, yes. That's what I wanted. With all the buttons. We had all the buttons in the world and we chose to use none of them. But we can use the lamp. We can use the lamp to bring it over here. Throw it on the fire and go, lamp's now the fire. Shelter, we'll save. Because we haven't saved before. Food and water. Water is actually really far down. Oh, we can use the old... Oh, no, we can't. Okay, we'll just chuck everything on the ground. Let's just literally chuck everything on the ground. Whatever. We don't need it. We'll just pile it up here and then pick up the torch, pick up the empty clay water bottle, and see if we can. 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's got 3 water in it. 4. Are you serious? 4 water? Is that it? Clay water bottle. Huh. So if it falls over, it doesn't seem to empty. That's an interesting thing. It's an improvement over a bucket. I don't know if it's like an improvement over, say, a bucket. I like the buckets. That's the thing. I liked the buckets. Just, you know. Let me give a little look around the shipwreck. I mean, we've got time now. Although if we leave it like just under an hour, like 45 minutes game time, we can save, sleep, and then wake up in the morning. And the moon will be setting and the sun will be rising and the world will look a little less grimdark. And that's probably a better way of doing it while we are kind of hopping around on our thing. Yeah, so we've got really not a lot accomplished. Now we've come to a new island. We've seen that everything works, and now we can use this to our advantage by creating a new home for ourselves. That's probably a good thing. So what we'll do is we'll save once more, and then we'll sleep. And then see if the light comes up on a new day, which should be right about the time of dawn, I think. Let's have a look. Yeah, about 45 minutes in-game time. And the dawn should be rising. So the moon is now setting. The moon is not the sun. I'll tell you that for free. It rises over our island. Should we put the old? There we go. So the sun rises on a new day, on a new dawn, on a unique dawn, because this is part of the world that we have created, hewn with our bare mouse hands. That's nice. The birds just, yeah, I like that. That's really cool. So we are here on the old shipwreck. Let's see if there's anything here. This door I don't think opens. No. We did put I put the shipwreck a little bit lower in the water, so because it was a bit too high, and I was just like, it looks, I mean, it's great, but it's also very, very spoopy, and a little bit too easy for us to navigate. There we go. Large locker, tab to open. What? There we go. Beans, fishing spear, and a carburetor. So yeah, loot populates on things like more torches, more refined axes. Loot populates on things like wrecks and stuff, so you don't need to go and add loot to wrecks. That's a cool thing. Interestingly, there's a wicker basket in here. Who's keeping their laundry on the bridge of an old boat? That is weird, and it's not even a very complicated one. It's quite big, but I mean, it's just a dude with a freaking Ford Fiesta steering wheel. I mean, seriously. Yeah, I still don't trust. I mean, I know people say, "Oh, the sharks, they are not menacing, no?" Yeah, now we know that the sharks aren't menacing, but I mean, they are still terrifying. But the world itself, the fact that the world is potentially bottomless in places. I mean, yeah, no, count me out. I'm not all for that. Fuel tank, prop, antibiotics. Oh, we can't carry the antibiotics. Ooh, an empty small locker. Okay, fine. Some magazines. What is that? What is this? What is this? Magazines or books? Oh, it's Castaway. Right, okay. Right, fine. We will abandon this, as we're going to need to carry all this clay or do something with the clay. But what I would like to do is actually use it as part of a building project, I think. That would be brilliant. But the question, as ever, is do we go back to home island or do we do a new island? A whole new world. A whole new world. Food and water is... Oh, actually, it's quite far down. We messed up the old... So the fish is still here. All the fishy fish. So the pilchard and the sardine and everything, they'll be fine for the time being. I mean, they only give one food each, and you do have to still skin them with a knife, but you don't actually... There we go. We don't actually get any leather or anything from them, because that would be weird. That would be strange. Oh, beans. What's this? What did that say? Ugh, we gotta drop something. We gotta drop beans. Right. Okay, let's just drop a bunch of stuff. Beans. We haven't eaten beans yet. We found them before. Empty hands, right. Could probably be broken or hit open. Okay. No, that just wrecked an arrow. It had to be done. We had to have a go at doing it. Refined axe, pick up. Okay. Ooh. Okay. An open can of beans. Do we have to cook it? I guess not, because beans are pre-cooked. That gave us 3 bits of health. Oh, 3 bits of... Oh, it's magic. Okay. That was 2 water. Okay, fine. Let's see how much water we can put in this now that we know it's empty. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, it's 4. Huh. Interestingly. 1, 2, 3, 4, We can't drink anymore. So you can drink even if you're not thirsty, interestingly, but you can only put 4 water in here. Okay, that's weird. Weird. So yeah, we've worked out that the clay bottles are kind of cool, not quite the same as a bucket in functionality. We worked out the island does actually work if you create them. We've got food and stuff here. It's insanely cool to be able to make stuff in your world and actually just pop it in. We have cheated a little bit by getting all this clay stuff, which we'll probably use at a later date when we worked out where the hell we want to be in our world itself. Sort of. Jesus, that's still scary down there. In our world of nightmares. So whether we want to go back to Home Island and sort of do that up a bit, or whether we want to just make a new island for ourselves using the island creator, something I would do off camera, and then start a whole new life there. I mean, I wouldn't get rid of Home Island; it would still be there. But yeah. Thoughts in the comments. Until then, you know what? I'm going to call it here because it's another one of those really long recordings. So, if you're liking the series, comment, subscribe, tell your friends about the channel because that will help us out in the long term. And you know what? I will catch you later. Bye.